Now that it's May and summer is just weeks away, are you ready to walk into one of these, a dressing room, to try on one of these? Well, before you give up on swimsuit shopping, let's go over here and talk to Dr. Bill Johnson with Innovations Medical. Now, you're here to tell us about the gold standard in medical body shaping to really get a swimsuit ready this morning. And when people think of liposuction, Dr. Johnson, they think major surgery, major recovery time. But you say that's not the case. How easy is this procedure?
Things have changed a lot over the last 20 to 30 years in almost any kind of surgery you talk about, but definitely in liposuction. This is not something where you go into the hospital and have to be knocked out. We do it in the office with the patient awake, mildly sedated under local anesthetic.
Wow, you do it when they're awake?
We do it with patients awake. We start and keep them with just some mild sedation.
Whoa. Now, after you've given them the numbing fluid, because we talked about that, what's next? What's the next?
Well, the first thing we do is make a small incision and we numb the area with the numbing fluid. Once that's in place, you can kind of see the size of the incision. Once we've got the area numbed, we then use the SmartLipo. This is the SmartLipo cannula that I have in my hand.
Oh, that's not
you
very
Yeah, you can see it's very small. We use the SmartLipo up against the skin because the main reason we're using it is to tighten the skin. The studies have shown that we get about 30% more tightening in an area when we use the SmartLipo. So that's real important, say, on the lower abdomen after pregnancy or weight loss, okay? And we also use it on the neck. That's an important area because that skin can be relaxed and needs active tightening. So adding a SmartLipo in the neck, the arms, and inner thighs all make a real difference when we add the SmartLipo to the procedure.
And it makes a really big difference that we can obviously
about 30% is what studies have consistently shown.
Okay, now how do you get rid of the fat? How do you get it out of there?
Well, most of the time I use what's called power-assisted liposuction. This is my handle, and the cannula goes in and out. It's kind of long, which is intimidating, but what that really means is I can make fewer incisions because I can reach further from one spot. But you can see that the cannula is not very large in diameter, so I'm still going through that small hole that we saw.
Wow. How long does this take, Dr. Johnson?
Well, it takes depends on the area, but it takes about an hour and a half if you're going to do abdomen and love handles. I can do a neck in about 20 minutes.
Well, that's not...
Okay, so it depends on how much we're doing, but not very long. It's unusual for a procedure to take more than a couple of hours.
So this is kind of outpatient surgery. What are we talking about when it comes to recovery time?
Well, most patients after liposuction are back to work in a day or two, unless they do really intense labor at work. It really is easy to recover from. Most folks will have swelling for a few weeks.
Okay.
And you start to see results in a month or so, but with the skin tightening, we really aren't going to see the final results for about 6 months.
I know you got a special for GMT viewers because you want to get them bathing suit ready.
Well, and in particular, we're thinking about our guys, so we're doing male breasts for $501 off for the rest of May.
Oh, I love that idea. So all you got to do, folks, Dr. Johnson, thank you, to set up a free consultation. You can also find out more at innovationsmedical.com. And be sure to check out more detailed segments on Dr. J Off Air on his website or on YouTube.